those colours. Right, so this is my newest addition. I've been saying I'm going to get one for ages, and I finally got one. So this is the Boiga dendrophilia. Bought it from House of Venom today. I've had a great day there. Got to handle some of the spicy animals. I'm going to put this into quarantine, let it have a bath obviously. It's been a few hours travelling, probably dehydrated. And yeah, I'll set up its temporary enclosure and then I'll design its full-time enclosure. It'll be cold, so it won't be moved. There we go. It'll probably look like it going in there. Yes. There we go. Just let that have a moment in there. Let it rehydrate. And we'll get its temporary enclosure set up in quarantine. So she's been in quarantine for a week now, guys. She's doing everything she should be doing. Like I say, she shed her skin the other day. She's took a mouse, drop fed. She's weeing and pooing and moving around at night time, as Boigas do. And the interesting part, which I thought was hilarious, I'm going to drop a video in now. Start the video. So that video, it was hilarious. So she did a wee on top of her hide box. Obviously, quarantine, you're supposed to keep them clean. So I was like, alright, better take them out then and clean that box up. As soon as I got the box up, she was popping at me. Now that is typical Boiga temperament, and that's from what I've read, that's normal and healthy. So that's good. Massive shout out to House of Venom, Alex, Jules, Ollie and CK from the Wild. Both three guys made us very welcome when we was there. They allowed us to play with the animals, the black dragon. They played with king cobra and a monocle cobra, and obviously brought this Boiga dendrophilia at a great price, which is captive bred. I really respect that. Me quarantining this animal isn't a dig at anybody. Every animal I bring into my home, I will quarantine away from my other reptiles before moving them in, just to make sure that there's nothing I've missed or the shop's missed or breeder or whatever. It's nothing personal. I recommend everybody does it to keep your animal safe. So tomorrow she will be ready to be going into a proper enclosure, which I have already done the enclosure, so you'll see that in a second. And we'll have a play with her. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning to have a play. So this is what the Boiga dendrophilia is going to be going into. It's like I said, you've seen the videos before, you'll know that this was a second-hand viv we bought off Facebook for like cheap. I've modified it, put a bit of MDF wood to cover some holes and silicone them up. It's a 3 foot across, 2 foot deep, 4 foot high viv. And I thought this would be perfect for the Boiga for the first year or so. I say she's 2.5 and she's not fully grown. She's only about 4.5, 5 foot at the minute, maybe a little bit above 5 foot. But obviously arboreal snakes don't use a full space anyway, but that doesn't say that this is a full lifetime viv. I do want to eventually go 5 foot across, which will come up to that electrical unit, and 5 foot high, so it'll be a foot higher than that. But yeah, in the viv, I've tried to put as much coverage as possible, fake plants, branches. That box there is where the hide's going to be. I was using it as a reference. I've got this hide here behind the back of the log, so there's like a basking spot behind there. Behind that bit of cork bark, one that's obviously going to be there, and there's one at the back. Another hide on the ground. Then there's a hide up here as well, at the back of there, like a little bit of a cork bark hidden behind those plants. And obviously a basking spot. So temperature wise, this is what I'm going with. 31.5 on the hot spot, 30.4 slightly higher up, and 23.9 to 24 down there. So there's a good thermal gradient in there, which is what obviously everyone should strive for when they're keeping animals. And also, can I point out my wife's amazing work. Boiga dendrophilia, gold ring cat snake, This species of rare fanged venomous snake is in the family Clubidae. It is endemic to Southeast Asia and Java. It is one of the biggest cat snake species, averaging 6 to 9 feet. I don't know how true that is with the 6 to 9 feet, but I have heard of them getting pretty big. It is considered mildly venomous. Yeah, obviously we know that you've got tons of different Boiga mangrove snakes. You've got the Melanota, Dendrophilia, you've got the Gemma sinnata and Divergens. So yeah, I know that the Dendrophilia is purely Java, I think. I might be wrong on that. So yeah, tomorrow she will be going in here. And we'll get a footage of out in the sun if it's sunny. See if all the colours are popping from the shed. And then we'll film her going in.
Do that.
Yeah, so there we go. Whoa. Boiga Dendrophilia. It's been in quarantine nearly 2 weeks now. She's ate and pooed and done everything she needs to do. So now it's time to put her in an enclosure. See if you can get a close video of her face hole. Come closer.
I'm not getting nailed.
You get that look. It's truly stunning snake.
Stunning.
Right, let's see if I can.
Free handle.
There we go. Right, let's put her in a bit. So she's bloating her throat out. That's how they've got a little oxygen sac in the stomach. And that's how they show dominance. Try to scare the potential predators off. Right, let's put her away in a new home. See how she likes it. There we go. Get that out as best you can. There you go, if I just have a quick look at the hand. she did nail me once on the hand. But she didn't chew down on me, so there's no chance of me being envenomated. Obviously these are rare fanged venomous snakes. The only way they can actually envenomate you is because they don't have the same delivery system as like a typical lapid or a viper. They have to gnaw down to pump the venom in, and they have to like bite it in basically. They can't just inject it. So that was just a normal snake bite. I wouldn't allow her to chew on me because that would be bad on my behalf. But we'll see how she does in here. This is only a vivarium for maybe a year and a half, and then we're going to go bigger as she grows, see how she does in it. But it's literally my dream species of snake to have. Ever since I wanted to get into snakes, this was the first snake I've seen as the first one I wanted. But obviously knowing that they're quite advanced snakes, I needed to develop my skills first, so I've kept over colubrids, boas, and done a venomous course, you know, to try and gain as much experience as well as handling my friends' Amazon tree boas, as daft as it sounds, because they're very snappy. And then you just develop your skill from there. So this will help me and advance me as a keeper. As you probably see, my hook skills aren't perfect yet, but that's the all-purpose this snake. I'm not going to be getting out every single week, but maybe once every 6 weeks I'll probably get her out and have just a hook play and get used to her. And eventually the plan is to maybe get venomous snakes, truly venomous snakes, but we'll see. So that does actually complete the snakes for now. I'm not bothering any more snakes at the minute. We may get another lizard in the future, and some other inverts and amphibians, but as far as snakes go, I'm quite happy. Just come over here quick on. This is the typical Boiga attitude, this look. You know, she's just like bang. Such a pleasant snake. Right, and see you on the next one, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.